human. So, but if he can switch over to Gnome, he can just completely shut this out. The fight's going to be starting here between Sneakier Snakes and Method Black.
It's likely Method Black. They're going to be going for these long CC chains onto Milkman, try to get some pressure over onto Dilly. There's the leg sweep onto Dilly with the root beam onto Milkman. No Gnome going to be available. Big pressure out onto Dilly very early on, but Smexen also taking some heavy damage. All right,
Sam-I-Am's down at half. Smexen is down at half. Sam-I-Am's under fire, and he's in the middle of the map. This is nowhere. It's going to be so difficult to survive if they keep this positioning. The Marksmanship Hunter is going to do a ton of damage. He tried to knock him out of the Earthen Shield Totem. He's not in bear form. He trinkets. He jumps into bear form. He uses the bark skin. They're keeping Sam-I-Am pinned down during Incarnation. If they can keep the pressure on Sam-I-Am, they're going to deny a lot of damage. Nice interrupt from Dilly onto the Cyclone. Gorecki's in a tough spot. He pops Ascendance. That's going to boost his healing. He's trying to top his team off, but he overlapped with the Healing Tide Totem, and those both are AoE heals. With both those now out of the way, this AoE damage might become insurmountable.
Yeah, Sneakier 6. They committed the True Shot aura as well as that Incarnation, but at the expense, Method Black basically used every single defensive cooldown they have except the Spiritling Totem. It's going to be up to Gorecki to make sure he keeps his team alive. There's the bursting shot into the trap. Smexen gets caught up in a stun. Don't think he's going to be going down here, but kind of a scary situation. That's going to force out the Touch of Karma. No, he doesn't have that available. Sam-I-Am under fire.
Yeah, Sam-I-Am has just been very low this entire game. Another interrupt lands into Gorecki. He barely gets a Spearling Totem. In the meantime, though, they try and set up a Root Solar Beam. They're trying to go after Dilly. He disengages away. Star Surges are flying. Double combo Star Surge. Dilly down to 30. He trades out the aspect of the turtle just to stay alive. Nice interrupt from Foxy. That's going to reset his Tiger's Fury. He's going to be doing a ton of damage very shortly with Ashamane's Frenzy. This next trap on Gorecki could dispel defeat for game number 1. And Sneakier Snakes could get ahead. It's not looking good for Method Black right now.
Yeah, nice Cyclones coming in from Sam-I-Am. Double Cyclone onto Dillypoo, then onto Foxy, really controlling up Sneakier Snakes in this moment. Smexen trying to put out some pressure with that Storm, Earth, and Fire. Incapacitate over onto Milkman. Is there going to be a Root Beam to follow it up? Doesn't look like it. Sam-I-Am looking for a Cyclone, isn't able to get it. There's the full trap over onto Gorecki right now. Sam-I-Am's just going to be camping that bear form. Earthen Shield Totem was dropped out by Gorecki. That's going to make Sam-I-Am exceptionally tanky, and he's going to be able to survive this. Still has a renewal, has the bark skin, so very, very good defensively Sam-I-Am is.
Here comes another attempt here with the Root Solar Beam. Incarnation. Sam-I-Am's looking for a kill on Dilly. He's trying to run away. Will he be able to escape the burst? Looks like they're trying to pin Sam-I-Am down. Smexen gets swapped to. He's caught in the maim. No Touch of Karma. A bash onto Gorecki. Smexen needs to be careful. His entire team is crowd controlled. He portals back to the pillar. That's going to heal him back up. Double bursting though for Dilly as he snags a trap. Sam-I-Am now forced to use his bark skin right before Incarnation. I think they're going to be misaligned for a couple of seconds. Fox is going to have about a 5-second window. If they can keep the pressure up though, they might just get a kill now.
Yeah, Milkman playing that relentless. Those incapacitates coming in from Smexen not going to be super effective. He's able to grip Dilly away. Pops the Rapture to stabilize his team. He's going to be spamming out those powers. Smexen taking a whole bunch of damage. Uses that Touch of Karma into Foxy. Sam-I-Am cloning him up as well, trying to slow down that damage. So Smexen not able to really capitalize with that Touch of Karma offensively because of that clone, but Smexen is going to be able to survive to live another day and try to continue this pressure over onto Foxy.
Mana is starting to be tapped for both sides, but Foxy is going to have a big punch in 15 seconds, so they need to hang out. The triple stun out from Method Black. Nice Capacitor Totem into the Root Solar Beam, and Dilly's in trouble. Where is he going to go? He's in the middle of the map, and Sam-I-Am's free casting. He gets a clone out of the Root Solar Beam, and Dilly's all alone. He's trying to get out of line of sight, but he's just dipping lower and lower. Smexen tries to reconnect. Milkman catches a clutch power word shield. It looks like Gorecki might have purged up, but now Sam-I-Am in the reverse. Anyone could die at this point, Ben.
Yeah, Gorecki is almost completely tapped on mana. Dilly trying to kite away, gets the Thorn up. Milkman able to toss out that penance to keep him alive, stabilizes his HP with that Archangel. Sam-I-Am and Smexen both rotting down. Foxy pulls the trigger on Incarnation. Maim over on a Gorecki. Big pressure coming in from Sneakier Snakes. Method Black may have run out of time. Sam-I-Am into the bear form, trying to be tanky, while Gorecki is caught into the crowd control.
He got stunned out of form!
That could just be it. Sam-I-Am gets deleted by Foxy. They ran into that, that enrage timer, that second
but now he still has to be scared for himself, so he has to run away in line of sight like he's doing. Sam-I-Am going for that Cyclone, bursting shot from Dilly, and there it is, a beautiful stun outside of form, coming out of Foxy, and a big, at best, a 40-60 for the jungle. Yeah, in favor of the jungle.
One thing I want to mention is Sneakier Snakes, when they played against Super Frogs, they kind of struggled against this composition in particular. We had a lot of criticism of Milkman and the way he sort of rotated his defensive cooldowns. I think if they can clean that up, Sneakier Sneakier Snakes has a huge advantage in this matchup. We'll have to see how it plays out. This is do or die for both teams. This is the lower bracket. If either one of these teams loses, they are automatically not making it to the spring finals, so a lot on the line.
Yeah, and Method Black are already down a game. Snuts is playing it patiently, waiting in the starting area. He doesn't want to get found in stealth, and now he's sneaking across. He's looking for a clean opener. He wants to make sure he can get his Garrote off. It's going to be a huge burst of damage from stealth, so he played it patiently. Now he's moving in. Might open up with a stun. He opens up with cheap shots. He's not going to be able to get a Garrote in time, so he's going to lose the bonus damage in the start. Foxy's going to be able to play more aggressively as a result.
Yeah, Samayam going for that polymorph. He gets interrupted. There's the full trap onto Gorecki. Samayam could be in some trouble now. There's the temporal shield. He's just going to line of sight. Snuts throws the kidney shot over onto Foxy not able to connect any damage, and still Samayam dipping lower and lower. Gorecki having to trade out that Archangel as a response, and now Method Black looks like they're on the back foot. They're completely defensive in this situation.
Yeah, and this is much like Tilted. It seems like Method Black might be a little bit scared. They're just trying to avoid damage. They're not really getting any setups going, and they're just falling more and more behind. There's a kidney shot onto Foxy. Vendetta pop to try and force Foxy to run away during Incarnation. I like this pressure from Snuts. Foxy is disrespecting it, though, and he's just going to gun down Samayam. He's trying to chase after him, with, even though his healer is Polymorph. It's a race. Who's going to pull the trigger or play chicken first is a question. Looks like Foxy is. He's going to jump into bear form, pop survival instincts, try and tank out the rest of the damage. In the meantime, Gorecki's riding Samayam. Huge damage. Temporal shield, though, was clutch. That heals him back to full.
Samayam playing it very, very close there in that situation, able to hold on to his ice block. Still getting low, though. Gorecki able to spam out those Shadowmans. There's the fear out onto Dillypoo. Cheap shot onto Milkman. Can Samayam get the polymorph? He gets interrupted. He gets silenced and maimed, so it doesn't look like he'll be able to. Snuts getting lower and lower as well. Samayam, this could be the ice block. Kites back over to Gorecki, but taking so much damage. Pain suppression used. If he overlaps that with the ice block, it would be a disaster, but this is what good jungles do. They keep the pressure on the Snuts as well. There's the kidney shot on Foxy. He gets lower and lower. Nothing available really for him except that pain suppression coming in from Milkman.
That's arcane power from Samayam, but he got shut down with a well-timed skull bash from Foxy, and they're really keeping Samayam under check. Foxy is just playing with a lot of courage, really. Even with counter pressure, he knows he needs to keep his damage going. He's just running in. Gorecki's down to half mana. Ice block's basically the only defensive for Samayam. Snuts doesn't have anything. They could maybe even swap to him later on if they keep the split pressure going. Milkman's in a position to avoid polymorph to the best of his ability. Life grip on Samayam. Gorecki is desperate. There's a ton of damage coming in from Dilly. Snuts doesn't really, I'm not even sure if he really knows who he wants to go after. He triggers out a binding shot. He's going to go after Foxy. Samayam gets bursting shot on top of Gorecki. Snuts is on the run. He's dangerously low. Are they going to go down 2 points here? Samayam could easily fall. He's got ice block, but Snuts is still low as well. Gorecki's almost tapped on mana, and it's not looking good for Method Black whatsoever.
Yeah, full polymorph on Milkman, though. Can they turn it around with some pressure onto Foxy? He gets the maim over onto Snuts. Snuts has no trinket. Doesn't look like Foxy's going to be able to finish him off just yet. Milkman in a good position to throw out those heals onto Foxy. Foxy now can get aggressive. Gorecki's trying everything he can to catch up in this situation. Samayam just spamming out the polymorphs onto Dillypoo in desperation, but Method Black is able to stabilize in this situation.
Gorecki is wiping the sweat off his forehead from that situation right there. His entire team was just almost dead, and they managed to play it greedy and hold on to Ice Block for maybe this moment here, but a well-timed Master Spell could get it. Milkman trinkets out. He goes for the Master Spell. Samayam's low. He blinks out of the binding shot. He trinkets. He got Temporal Shield up. That might be enough for Samayam to stay alive. That was an aggressive play from Milkman. Now he's caught into a polymorph as a result, but Snuts and Samayam are just so low on health. Gorecki has no mana left. Foxy goes for the kill, and Sneakier Snakes are up 2-0. Method Black's tournament lives are on the line.
Yeah, and their dreams of...
And I mean, even here where Milkman is tanking and Pauly's outside of stuns, it really doesn't matter. Look at his mana. Look at all the defenses that are still available. Dilly still has his turtle. They still have a lot to work with. Everybody's just dropping so low on the side of Method Black. And I mean, even if Samayam, that can keep up with Dilly, so...
Ooh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Method Black. Snuts is going to go to the bench. Gorecki, Samayam, Smexen are going to make a last stand to try and make it to the spring finals. If they lose this, they're going home. Gorecki's trying to get in there. They're going for the all-in strategy. Samayam is spec Nemesis. He's going to commit all in for a kill onto Milkman. Milkman has been trained down in the last series. He's ready for this. Will he be able to handle the pressure? Trades out pain suppression right away. Nice silencing shot and a bursting shot to deny the purges. Milkman is trying to kite away. Dilly's got great crowd control though, and it's allowed Milkman a lot of breathing room.
Yeah, Milkman already used his pain suppression, already used a trinket. There's the barrier running on fumes. Samayam getting lower and lower. Maim over on a Gorecki. Samayam has to keep himself alive. Blur's going to be activated, but they continue this pressure on the Milkman. Tons of pressure. The reverse on the full trap. Nicely done by Samayam.
Nice interrupt landed there. Milkman is in trouble. He's got no cooldowns left. He has to spam out Shadowman. Samayam has nothing left. Tournament lives are on the line. He barely stays alive. Gorecki connects his Spirit Link. They have to go all in. They have to kill Milkman in this next stun or they're going home.
There's the bash on Gorecki though. Milkman in the light sweep as well. Samayam gets caught in the main. Nemesis is active. They want to get this pressure out on the Milkman, but Samayam, he has the kite. Gorecki trying everything he can to keep him alive in desperation, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. There's the full trap, and Samayam desperately kiting away. So Foxy looking to close it out. Penance connects by Milkman, and Sneakier Snakes will send Method Black home.
You really have 3 setups worth of time. That is it, which is basically a minute and a half or so worth of playtime where you...
We have it, of course, is going to be Method Orange going up against Fairly Caustic. It's going to be interesting to see. Fairly Caustic, they are sort of the new blood in this tournament. Method Orange, they're the current point leaders in North America. That is going to be the final series for today. And then tomorrow you're going to see Tilted versus the Rejects and Sneakier Snakes versus the winner of Method Orange and Fairly Caustic. For these teams, it truly is